is Rosalyn T. Racho, a first-year BSed English student. For today's video, I am going to conduct a simple interview with a child, an adolescent, and an adult. So the task is to ask them where they want to live, whether in a city or in a barrio. And I will encourage them to explain the responses. And after the interview, I am going to give a reflection stating comparisons of the responses. So, here we go! So this interview is for child category. So I have here my cousin and I'm going to interview him. Dong, asa mo kaganahan mo po yun? Sa syudad, sa baryo?
Syudad.
Oh, ganun sa syudad man? Nagagig mo to. Lusa mo dyan? Building? Wow! Dayon? Dagang tao? Mara to? Tao daw train. Dayon? This interview is for the adolescent category. I will ask you and you will have to explain your answer. So the question is, where do you want to live? In a city or in a barrio?
For me, barrio.
Can you explain why do you choose to live in a barrio?
I chose barrio because it makes me feel comfortable and it makes our among pagpanginabuhi na sa among barrio. Kaya kung magpuyo mi sa syudad, dili mi makakuano kung sa among mga dapat trabahoon. May usa po diha ang pagka-presko sa hangin, dili para sa syudad na polluted ang hangin dito. Mura po na.
Okay, so that is his own perspective on why did he choose to live in a barrio. So, hello ma'am, this interview is for an adult category. So the question is, where do you want to live? In a city or in a barrio?
Ang pilion is barrio. Gawas na. Oy, ako naman tagkahayag ang barrio. Oy, ako ay paglanan sa akong ginikanan. Naanad po puyo og barrio. Tungod kay dili komportable ang pamilya isa pod sa barrio. Daghan ang imuhang matanom sama sa mga sa prutas, sa mga utanon, gawas nga healthy o fresh kaayo ang utan nga imong dalit sa pamilya. Makasiguro pud ka nga wala po yung mga spray, safety imong pamilya. Wala yung mga sagol-sagol nga parihaan ng mga pilot daw sa mga mananap. Dayon, isa nga makatanong pa mga pwesto ng mga prutas, peaceful po siya. Dayon sa mga kasamo, isip, nagpuyo siya sa kabaryo, akong na sinati, nga peaceful ang pagpuyo siya sa kabaryo. Kung ka na po siya.
Okay, so thank you for explaining your side. Now, I am going to give a reflection stating comparisons of the responses from the child, an adolescent, and an adult category. For the child category, age 5-year-old, which is my cousin, his response to my questions is very wonderful and clearly based from his own perspective on what he observed from his own imaginations that makes him want to live in a luxurious city life that you can ever imagine. Based on the child response, he wants to live in a city because there are lots of beautiful places and attractive views like malls, tall buildings, more people, different vehicles like trucks and motor that makes a child fulfill his eyesight with some colorful and unique kind of living in a city life. The child response differs from the responses of the adolescent and an adult, while the response of the adolescent and an adult are similar. For the adolescent response, age 21-year-old, he is more knowledgeable. And I have observed that the way he thinks is so mature, and it's like he understands very well on what he wants to do in his life and decide to live in a simple kind of barrio life. Based on the adolescent response, he wants to live in a barrio because it makes him more comfortable for the reason that their means of livelihood is in the barrio. And if he chooses to live in the city, it's very hard for him and to his family to adjust because their occupation or their means of livelihood is in the farm. And another thing is that he wants to live in a barrio because the air is fresh, unlike in the city, the air is polluted. For an adult category, a woman aged 30-year-old chooses to live in a barrio too, just like the adolescent chooses. Based from the adult response, I have observed that she is more matured and contented on the life she had in the barrio, aside from the fact that she was born and grown up in a barrio together with her parents, and now that she already had her own family. She states that she is more comfortable to live in the barrio for the reason that there are lots of fruits and vegetables that are available and convenient, a healthy kind of living, and of course the sureness of her family's safety in terms of the healthy and fresh food that she served. And she added that living in a barrio is very peaceful and far away from any trouble. To sum up the idea of those people I interview, the responses of the adolescent and an adult is similar, while the child response is the only one that is different. Therefore, I realize that every people has its own insights or views on how they are going to decide and choose their own life and faith. So that is all for today. Thank you and God bless.